Welcome to a brand new start here at Crafters TV. We're kick-starting things off really big as well. We couldn't get any bigger if we tried, but you've only got me for this first hour. My name is Debby Robinson, for those people that don't know, and I am super excited to be here right now and showcasing Sara's brand new collection, which officially you can't get your hands on just yet. Please. Just be patient, just be patient. But if you tune in at 12 p.m. for Wake Up Call with Ben and Sara, they are going to kickstart it all. The official launch isn't supposed to start till 2, but you've got to be that early bird that catches the worm, seriously, because this is going to absolutely fly. The anticipation about this collection, the buzz about this collection, not only just here in the office, but absolutely everywhere we've shown you, we've given you sneak peeks and things like that. I know how much you are all looking forward to this fabulous collection. It's absolutely gorgeous. And what is it, I hear you ask? Well, it's called the Christmas Dream, and the Christmas Dream is all of Sara's a brand new Sara signature collection, the biggest one to date. I think it is absolutely stunning, and I can't wait to show you for those that haven't seen it. However, I did say I'm here by myself, but I'm not quite technically by myself, because I do have a very trusted pair of hands looking after me, guiding me through this next hour, which is our lovely Sam, who's in my ear. We have seen, and I have, because I've had a little quick chat to him, our lovely Big Pops, who's going to be in on that later show as well, producer Johnny. But we do have on our social media side of things our lovely superstar, which is Jan, for this next hour. So we're not technically on our own, although I am in the room on my own. But we're not technically, because you guys, it's live and interactive. What time is it where you are right now? Is it the morning? Is it the afternoon? Is it the night? Is it the future? Do let me know. That we are live, we're interactive. You can ask anything you want during this next hour. Just let me know what you're thinking of this gorgeous collection. And I can't wait to share it with you, because it is absolutely beautiful. But yes, I think it's going to be an absolute corker of a day. I am only here on this show, then it's Sara for the next 2. And then I'm going to be finishing off the day with our wonderful Monday Makers show, and we've got lots lined up for you on there as well. And of course, by then, we'll be joined by the lovely Ben too. So let's have a little moment, because I can see the screen going bananas already. So even 2 minutes into the show, you are already looking forward to this. So our lovely Jan saying good morning. Geraldine Sadiku, I think that's how you say your name. Good morning, everyone, she says. Jamie Alex, good morning from Texas. Is it nice in Texas? Is it okay over there, Texas? You'll have to let me know. You'll have to let me know. But I know it's the morning. It must be early morning, though. I'm assuming early morning. You'll have to let me know. Linda Ramsey says good morning from Maryland, everyone. Susan also, good morning. Debbie, team and all. Like that, Susan. You don't miss anybody out if you said a team. We've had many a wounded Sam in my ear because he's been forgotten about by you all. But that's a good one, Susan. That means that you're covering all the bases. Michelle Morgan says, good morning, everyone. Crafty Chris, good morning. I'm Chris from Rowley Regis in the West Midlands. Oh, I love the West Midlands. I've only just got back from the West Midlands. I was in Birmingham over the weekend, having a lovely weekend, catching up with some of my beautiful friends. And would you believe if I said I met them on TikTok, of all places, but we've got a little community going off and we meet up whenever we can, and it's just been an absolutely fabulous weekend. Not everybody could make it, but there was quite a lot of us. And if you've seen me on the socials, you'll know we had a good time. We did. We had a really good time. It was really lovely. Kelly O'Sullivan, morning, Debbie. I can't wait for this collection. I've been waiting for it. It's just beautiful. It absolutely is beautiful. It really, really is. My gorgeous Christine Mahoney is in the building. Good morning, everyone. She says, hi, Debbie. Love you, girl. Thank you very much. Love you too, Christine. Our lovely Lynn Harvey. Hi, Debbie, the amazing CTV team, the wonderful social superstar, and absolutely everyone. Good morning to you, Lynn. I hope everyone is well and you all had a great weekend. I had a fabulous weekend. Sam, did you have a good weekend? Yeah, we're all right, he says, yeah. What was that? You didn't really do much. Not like me. I may have participated in a cocktail or 2, shall we say. I say a cocktail or 2, probably a cocktail or 12, I think, at the count that I stopped counting. A good night was had. We had a lovely time. And Lynn saying hi to Sam and Johnny. She didn't want to miss any of you out there. Sarah says, good morning, Sam. Jan and Debbie, it's 4 a.m. in Illinois. Oh my goodness, mate, that is early doors. You definitely are that early bird that wants to catch this particular, I said worm. It makes it sound really bad, but it's the most beautiful, stunning collection. And I think I'm going to, before I go back onto some more comments, I'm going to talk all about the Christmas dream. I mean, the colour palette is just exquisite. It's just a little bit of me, this one. We've moved away from traditional kind of colours, but it's a beautiful, beautiful collection. And in fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to show you some samples first. Absolutely love the idea of, and we'll just put that there so you can see, the nutcracker, a little bit more of a modern nutcracker. And I absolutely love this edgeable. It is absolutely super, super cute. Look at the colour palette. Look at all of these gorgeous colours, from the stamps to, I mean, look at that. That is absolutely superb. And that, of course, is from our lovely Nicole. Beautiful sample there, Nicole. Talking of which, let me just make sure I've got this right. Open it the right way around. There we go. There we are. A beautiful double Z fold card featuring some of the gorgeous characters from the iconic nutcracker, shall we say. The beautiful ballerina, the lovely mouse. Look at the mouse. Look how super cute he is. He is absolutely divine. From papers to the pads, to the dies, to the stamps, to the embossing folders. You are going to absolutely love this. Love this. This is just absolutely stunning. And talking of stunning, because that stamp can be used in many different ways, and I love what Nicole's done with this. She's created a beautiful scene. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love that sample. A little bit of a masking technique, and I'm pretty sure Sara will have something planned up her sleeve doing something like this later on, with a lovely ballerina on the top. That is absolutely gorgeous. I honestly, one of my favourite samples out of all of this. There is also other things in here, and you can see at the side of me some gorgeous samples. Lots of different styles of cards that you can make, lots of things that you're going to be able to use, elements that you're going to be using. Everything just works together. It's a Sara signature collection after all, so you do know what I mean by that. I am going to just bring in, though, he is absolutely gorgeous. I love the nutcracker, boingy boing, the little pop-out creature. Look, creature, he's absolutely stunning. I love that, and that is part of this collection as well. So you do know we've got some pop-out characters coming. This is in addition to that. This is the fabulous nutcracker that goes with that lovely Sara signature collection. I just love those styles. Now, let me take you through it, because there is a bit. Now, I'm not selling a single thing in this show. All I'm going to do is show you everything in the collection, a little bit of my take on there, a little bit of input on what you know, tell me what you think about this collection. Who is getting ready for 12 o'clock? Have you got your hands up? Can I see you? Yes, I can. There's a lot of you ready and waiting for this collection, and rightly so. It's just absolutely beautiful. And as you've all known, Sara Signature Collections now, they've been going for many years. I've been with the company 9 years, and they've been going longer than that, because I've been collecting Sara Signature Collections for the longest time, where you don't have to go around and look for things that work. Everything's been curated to work beautifully together, or individually as well. So there's lots of elements on there that you can use and not have to worry about if a certain colour goes with this, or an edgeable, or a stamp, or everything just works beautifully. And that's what I've always loved about them. They've just got better and better each time. And I think this is one of my favourite Christmas ones. So again, I'll show you everything that's going to be coming your way, but you can't get your hands on it till 12 o'clock. So you need to get over to that website, have a little look, and get your fingers ready to go when you want to go for either the old collection, the showstopper, individuals. Is there something in there that has caught your eye that you may just want one or two of? But honestly, you're going to love this. So I'll take you through the first part, and this is the edgeable part of the collection, which is the magical nutcracker. You've already seen a beautiful sample of how you can be using that on the edge of your card, which is just exquisite, perfect for paper piecing, and so much more. So that's your edgeable. In there we have a creator card, and this one's called Your Sparkling Christmas. Again, a really lovely creator card. It does exactly what it says on the tin. It creates a card instantly, a card front, a topper. It comes in with a frame as well, so it can either cut in or you can cut that out to create that topper element. So that's your two biggest parts of what I call the dies. The rest we've got are stamps and dies as well, so you don't have to do any fussy cutting. And we've got the Nutcracker Prince. They're super cute. I mean, they are all super cute, these. But the King Mouse, oh my God, I love these. You've got the beautiful Sugar Plum Fairy as well. And then on there, that last of the stamp and die collection are the Elegant Slippers. So again, all beautiful stamps and dies, no fussy cutting involved. You simply just decide, are you going to build up a scene? Are you going to build up the characters? Are you just going to use one or two of the elements? But they really are absolutely divine. So that's the stamp and die set. We've got another couple of die sets in here with the Christmas candy, so it's your candy cane with a lovely bow. Also in the smaller of the die collections is the winter snowflakes. So the winter snowflakes I think are going to be really super useful for adding that extra little of embellishment on your makes, and I mean a really useful set that not only works with this Sara Signature collection, but will also work with all your other Christmas and winter makes as well. So we have an embossing folder in there, so a beautiful 3D embossing folder, which is that festive foliage. I swear they do it on a purpose, Sam, because I sometimes can stumble on that word by accident, but then I just go with the posh word, festive foliage. Yes. Festive foliage, but a beautiful 3D folder that again has got that lovely candy cane. If you've noticed, everything works together. The candy cane element in there, the holly and the ivy, the Christmas theme, but this one again would work equally as lovely on its own without the need of using the collection. You've got Christmas magic stamps on there. I was going to try and read them from where my camera angle is. I can't really see them very good, so let's have a little look. I think I can see sending you a little Christmas magic. Thank you, Sam. All is calm, all is bright. Merry Christmas wishes. It's the most wonderful time of the year. I love the font on these. These fonts and the mixture of the font is absolutely exquisite. Always believe in the magic of Christmas. Absolutely. Absolutely, you always believe in the magic of Christmas. May your holidays sparkle with joy and laughter. That's a lovely one too. Wishing you all the happiness your holiday can hold. That's lovely. And make your holidays sparkle with joy and laughter. A lot of stamps on there. In total, I think, is it about 14, if I remember rightly? Off the top of my head, I might be wrong. But a lot of Christmas stamps to get yourself going. Now, the gorgeous little pop-up element that you've seen me show you there, the lovely little... like he's bouncing across the counter, but all of that is here. Now, if I just angle that there, this is the template that you'll cut twice, and then these are all the elements that you are going to need to create your extra pieces. And of course, you can use other things, like the stars are being used. Oh, actually, where are the stars? Which one is the stars in? Let me just see if I can find that, because I've seen that one. Oh, the waist of the cracker. That's very clever. That is very clever. But that is your 3D pop-up nutcracker. Love him. I think he's super cute, and I absolutely adore that one. So I'm just going to move that out of the way. So let me cut, because we've not finished. We're not done. So more from that collection in terms of papers and things like that. And I'm going to start with the paper pad. The paper pad is absolutely beautiful. So there are 24 sheets in here. There are 12 designs, and you're going to get a couple of them each. Now, the lovely thing about this, and I don't know if that... Oh, it can. You can. You can see that lovely pearlescent finish. So that gorgeous shine on this one. Christine, if you're watching, you're going to absolutely love this. And I'm going to try and angle that there. Sam, does it show very well on the camera? Because I can't really see. It looks a bit bright in here. Oh, that's okay. Look at the beautiful, beautiful imagery on this. And when I say that these match perfectly with the rest of the collection, you can see that from the foliage part to the nutcracker part to those gorgeous snowflakes in the background, that beautiful pearlescent finish. I'm going to try not to destroy this book because I've just heard that crack and I thought some pages are going to fly out there. The colour palette. Can we just talk about this dreamy colour palette of the pinks and the lilacs and the greys? Absolutely stunning. That Christmas tree is divine. A lot of these 12 by 12s as well, you're going to be able to cut down, so you're going to be able to snip into these. So as you can see, if you was to cut this into 6 by 6s, you've got 4 6 by 6 scenes there. Carefully developed that way to make you get the most out of your card stock if that's what you want to do. Okay, so you can see that is 1/4, that's another quarter over there, and another quarter down there. So they are beautifully designed that way to make that a little bit easier if you don't want to use the full 12 by 12 sheet. You can for, of course, your envelopes, for your matching gift bags and all those kind of things, and gift boxes, but how exquisite is that paper pad? And it is double-sided, so that was the beautiful design on that side. But then on the other, I'm just going to give it a little quick flick so you can see just how beautiful those B-sides are. I mean, I wouldn't call this a B-side. They are absolutely divine. I love the notes running through there. I love that kind of checkered design, the snowflake design, and the colour palette of that is absolutely beautiful. So that's your 12 by 12, of course. With anything that we do, we always bring a 6 by 6. It is the scaled down version, so it's not a different pad, it's a scaled down version, but you've still got that pearlescent finish, you've still got the double-sided designs on there, and just absolutely gorgeous. And again, really, really useful to have a 6 by 6. One of my favourite parts to this, which I thought you're going to think, really? But it is, because in this Christmas Dream pad, this is 8 by 8 in size, but it's a topper pad. Now, there's toppers that are already pre-die cut, so if I just flick that up for a second, these are all pre-die cut pieces. As you can see, we've already taken a few out there. But you've got these die cut elements to that, and this is on, there's about 4 sheets of each of those designs. Let's just count those, 2, 3, yeah, there's about 4 of each. And then these are all die cut as well. So there's like 3 different designs in there for you. And then you've got the bits that you, what I call the your fussy cutting, where you take your dies or take your scissors, but then you've got a lot of elements, a lot of sentiments already pre-done onto banners, onto shaped pieces. You've got lovely toppers in here that go all the way through. And that is a lot. There's a lot of design in there. And then we've also given you, so I'll just pop you the next one on there, but we've also given you some like little quadrant pieces. So this is going to make for those super small, cute cards where you can then simply just add your toppers on. So if you want to make quick and easy cards but look classy and look absolutely fabulous, then this is the way forward with that one. So that's your 8 by 8. We do also have the linen cardstock. So that's your luxury linen cardstock. You've got 6 colours in there. And in fact, I'm going to take them out so you can see that gorgeous design. I don't think it never does it any justice. But when you take those out, I love our linen cardstock. It's absolutely top quality cardstock, but I love the fact that it's colour swatched to perfection with that pad, with the paper pads, the 6 by 6, 8 by 8, whichever one you're using, that is colour matched perfectly and absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to leave all of those on there, put the samples away for a second, and then I don't think I've missed, oh, I have missed something. Hang fire. We have got, where's my other one gone? Just bear with me a second, because it's in here somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. We've got beautiful ribbon. I love this ribbon. It's like a wired ribbon. It's got a lovely shape to it, so you can hold, and I love that pearlescent shine on there as well. And those 3 colours match everything that you've got in your collection. We've got a tub of glitter, so you've got a tub of glitter in there, and it's not just any old glitter, it's chunky and it's iridescent, so it's absolutely beautiful for any of your shaker makes or anything that you want to just add a little bit of detail onto. And again, I'm pretty sure our Sara will be showing you what she's got planned later on with all her demos. And then glitter glue. Can't be, oh actually, get it right. Glitter glue, but absolutely colour swatched to perfection. I'm just going to try and hold that there so you can see those colours. You've got that beautiful purple, that gorgeous like grey kind of shine to it, and then that really lovely iridescent pink. Beautiful colours, again, all colour swatched to match to perfection, so you don't have to go around looking or hunting for things or try and colour swatch them with your pens or anything like that, because it's all been done for you. I'm going to leave those out there for Sara later as well. But what a gorgeous, gorgeous collection that is. And also, as well, we're going to throw in a little lookbook, a little sneaky peek lookbook, or, as we like to call it, a little bit of inspiration for you to get going and have a little look. So that gorgeous sample that I showed you, you'll have at your fingertips, so that if you wanted to try and copy that or emulate that or do your own take on it, we've got that there for you. And again, you can see using that creator cards, that lovely nutcracker, or the prince, shall we call him, He's there. He's making he's got a feature petal. He's got his own page, and rightly so, because he's absolutely exquisite. And that's that lovely edgeable design. So we're giving you a little bit of... Oh, I wonder who those two are. They may be coming up later. The lucky devils. I wanted to do all of it, but she budged me out at way again. But rightly so, it's her collection. Let's just put it out there. It's a Sara's signature collection, and there's only one person that can do the Sara signatures for justice, and that, of course, is our lovely Sara. So that, I think, is coming along into your bundle as well. Right, who loves it? Let me have a little look, because I've seen lots of things coming through. So let me go back, and then I'll do a little bit of my take on because I love this collection too. So Pamela Dashwood on YouTube. Good morning, everyone. Waiting to see what this collection holds. Well, I hope I've shown you everything, Pamela, and I hope you're loving it as well. Poppy _cat on YouTube says, hi, everyone. I've been waiting for this collection, she said. Well, wait no more. Today is the day. And I am going to be totally open and transparent with you. Maybe I shouldn't, but I'm going to. There isn't that many to go around, is all I'm going to say. So I know the official launch is at 2 p.m, but I want you to come in and tune in at 12 p.m. here in the UK. And I haven't got my times, so I think it's 7 a.m. I think it's 7 a.m. Eastern time, and I think it's 5 a.m. Pacific time, or is it? No, 4 a.m. Pacific time. Central time might be 6 a.m. Please do tune in at that wake-up call, because that is when it's going live and you can get your hands on it. And as producer Johnny came in to me, and I said to him, shall I prep for something later on Monday Makers with this collection? And he said, Debbie, I don't think we're going to have any. So in the words of Big Pops, I think it's going to definitely cause a riot, this one, or that should be in the words of Alianne. I predict a riot, because it is superb. It's a beautiful collection, and you have all been waiting for it. It's one of the eagerly awaited Christmas Sara signature collections in the longest time, and I can see why. I've seen the samples, I've seen what you can make with it, I've seen the collection. It is absolutely beautiful. So please, if you're going to listen to Debbie anything during this hour, I would just say make sure you tune in at 12 for Wake Up Call. That's all I'm going to leave it there. Down to you. Just don't come at me later on at 5 o'clock if you haven't got your hands on it. Just don't be coming for me, because I did give you the warning. I'm giving you that warning right now. Stephanie Theodos on Facebook says, good morning, Debbie, Jan, CCTV team and friends from 5 a.m. in New Jersey. Teresa Rogers on YouTube says, good morning, Debbie, Jan and all the CTV crew. Karen Bernard, my granddaughter Karen was a ballerina for 15 years, and my daughter and I made the costumes. This is perfect for a scrapbook. Absolutely, I wanted to be a ballerina, Karen. That's what I wanted to be when I was a little girl. I was absolutely obsessed. Just loved everything about ballet. Still do. I've still got a soft spot for ballet. Lynn Harvey on Facebook says, the colours of this collection is beautiful. I could not agree with you more, Lynn. They're just stunning. Altia says, good morning, everyone, and CTV community team, Jan, and of course myself. Thank you very much, Altia. Amanda Hubbard, morning, Debbie. I love the dress, especially the colour. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I thought, I had a feeling I should try and stick to the kind of theme that was going off today. Now, I have got a bit of light pink, but it's a busy light pink, so I thought I'll go with a little bit of a burgundy colour, because I think it just matches those dark pinks that are in there. So thank you very much for that, Amanda. Sean Peacock on YouTube says, I am setting my alarm to get this. Absolutely, Sean, definitely. Lynn says, good morning. Lynn Morton, Debbie, CTV, Jan, all the team from Newcastle. Is it nice up there? I know we're not far away from each other. Bit grey. Warm, but grey. Yeah, it is stunning, Sean. It absolutely is. Melanie Bronov, on YouTube. I'm only briefly stopping in, going back to sleep until my alarm goes off at 4. Melanie, you get your shut eye. You've got about an hour and a half. Just make sure you're there at 12. It is so lovely, Alcher. It absolutely is. The 12-inch paper pad is magical. The mouse is to die for. I absolutely, totally agree with you, Amanda. It's one of my favourite little characters. May not surprise you to know that he might make an appearance in my little demo, because I absolutely love him. Anna Galvan says hello from Houston in Texas. Did I say that right? Is it Houston or Houston? Houston. Thank you, Sam. I'm going to have to set an alarm to make sure I log in and purchase this before it sells out. Yes, absolutely, Amanda. Good morning, Stephen. Lovely to have you with us. Ruth Miser. Ooh, What? Oh, yeah, I've missed the glitter cardstock. Do you know Ruth? She's like my little, she literally just remembers everything. She prompts me, and she's just reminded me about the special finish paper pad, which I forgot to show you. Now, the special finishes are the fact that it's a satin, a beautiful mirror card, and then that gorgeous glitter card. So that special finish, it's a super smooth kind of, so it's very hard to explain, but it's like your glitter cardstock, but it's got a lovely finish to it. So that's your satin colours. So you've got a satin in the, let me just get that in the right way, because I think that's all being mixed up, that pad. So you've got the satin colour. There you go. And again, all of these match. So you've got that lovely finish. And again, it's really super, super smooth. You can really feel a difference on there. And the colours are absolutely exquisite as well. Look at that pink. That finish on there is absolutely stunning. Really stunning. That's like it looks like a really expensive glitter pad, that one. That is absolutely stunning. And slightly different. I don't know if you can see the difference between the two. Like a fine glitter and a chunky glitter. And that we haven't done that before either. And then we've got that beautiful mirror card as well. So the mirror card is stunning. And those colours all perfectly colour swatch alongside. So thank you for that, Ruth. I'm always forgetting one thing, and I can always rely on you to remind me. Jane Quigley says, good morning, Debbie. And Michael Adams, is this on a pre-order or available now? I believe, and if Sam, is Johnny with you? Johnny, did you say goes live at 12? Pre-order? Can they pre-order it now? It's not live yet, Michael, but on pre, I would just say pre-order. Yeah, can they pre-order? So you can pre-order it when it's live. Aha! Is this one of those? Thank you. It's one of our 11th of August. So we say 11th of August. We're kind of conservative there. If it comes before, we'll ship it out to you as soon as we can. However, we put like a little bit of a rough date on there. So that's your opportunity at 12 o'clock, which would class it as a pre-order, which means if you've pre-ordered it and you've paid for that, you get that. It will come to you as soon as it's shipped. As soon as we get it in the warehouse, it's shipped straight out to you. So that's what will happen, but that is not until 12 o'clock. I would say come in about 5 minutes earlier. I just say, just get yourself ready. Just don't miss out, because this is not going to be one of those collections that we'll be having for weeks and weeks and weeks. I can promise you right now, the way that the interest has been is that I know for a fact this is going to go absolutely nuts. And producer Johnny already predicted it. He's already called it. So there, I think that's cleared that up for me. Thank you very much, Johnny. He's very faint in the background. Have you noticed we're in a different studio? We've got a Polish studio next door, so we're going to be in here for a little while until we've fixed all the gremlins. You know, because you were there last week. Gremlin after gremlin after gremlin. So we're gonna give it a little break and come in here for a little while. So yeah, we're in the, I call it the snug studio. The nice, because I can see close by now. I'm a presenter. I'm not miles away. I can hear a little bit better as well. So apart from when I can't hear Johnny. Yeah, I can't hear him still. Right, Rebecca Dancer says, I love the ballet elements, and my eldest daughter is now on pointe shoes. I don't know how you say that. Is it pointe shoes? The point shoes. And is applying for dance universities. Rebecca, that's lovely. Poppy Cat, I'll definitely be there. Absolutely, Poppy. Carol Duncan, I'm just in love with that little mouse. And Lynn's got back to me about what it's like in Newcastle. It's warm and grey, but I can see Mr. Blue Sky popping through, peeping through, peeping through. Is Mr. Blue Sky a song? Mr. Yeah, hello, isn't it? Yes, it is. Right, I'm just going to grab a quick swig, and I'll just do it behind here because I've got a little... in fact, I'll cover it up so you can't see. Mouth's gone dry. I've been talking too much. I mean, it's not like me, is it? Right, let's get cracking, though, because I've done enough with talking. Oh, Sam, we're halfway in again. Right, let's get going. I have got 2 pieces of cardstock. I love a diorama style card or a theatre card. And when I was in Doncaster, I was getting asked loads about how I'm making them. I'm going to do my other style one that I normally do. But I'll start with this piece of cardstock, 8 by 6 inches. Cut that down. That's a little bit of white cardstock. I'm just going to move that over there for a second. There we go. Is that better? Yeah, there we go. So that's 8 inches by 6 inches. This one is 10 inches by 6 inches. And I have scored at 1 inch and 2 inch, 8 inches and 9 inches. And if it's a scoreboard, a small scoreboard, just flip it around and repeat 1 and 2. Now, I'm not going to put my burnish lines in just yet because I am going to create myself a little bit of a circle, shall we say. Going to cut out a little aperture because we're going to feature, something in the centre. Now, when I'm making this and when I'm creating an aperture, I am going to use the smallest of the, can we call it a peephole? Is it a peephole? Like a little aperture. Aperture, that's the word I'm looking for, aperture. Whew. Now then, what have you done with your low tack tape, Debbie? Oh, do you know, me and my low tack tape, let's bring out this one instead. Now, before I do stick this down, I am also going to cut, and I'll show you what I do with this. Let me put those on there. I'm going to take some of that beautiful 12 by 12. Let's grab one of the pads. And I think I'm going to go, it's absolutely beautiful. Honestly, this is going to be the difficult bit. Which one do I use? Do I use the muted side? Do I use the non-muted side? Oh, I don't want to cut into these though. Oh, I like that one. I think I'll go with that one. Right, we'll have that one. And I do like that little checkered design as well. So I'm going to cut this down to size as well. So this basically, when it folds down, is 6 by 6s. So it does fold into a 6 by 6. So technically, actually, do you know what I could use? Oh, I'm going to grab it. I'm going to grab my 6 by 6 pad that I flung on the floor, Sam. Flung it on the floor. I do it all the time. I'm going to use one of the smaller pads because then I don't have to cut into my 12 by 12. Just yet, she says. Oh, now then. Oh, I love that one though as well. I think I've changed my mind. Change my mind. It's a girl's prerogative, isn't it, to change your mind? Yeah, absolutely. I'm just going to trim this down just a tad. I'm going to come in just under 6 by 6 so that I know that it will fit onto that card base, because what I want to do is cut that out at the same time. So I'm just going to check. Now, you could do some more matting and layering, but that's quite a nice piece of cardstock, so a bit of paper, nice pretty patterned paper, so I'm not going to go too mad, but what I want to do is just hold it in place. You could stick it down first hand and let it dry, and then leave it, because if you've got that stuck down and then let it dry, you don't have to redo what I'm going to do, which is take that back off once I've got it into position. So I'm just going to put that there. And then I'll get my tape. Now this is a sticky tape, so I'm just going to de-stick it a little bit, de-tack it, and then just hold that in so that that doesn't move. And then we'll run that through our die cutting machine. So, right, so plates. Sam, you fetched me the small plates in, didn't you? Little diamond, thank you very much. So I'm just going to use my small plates to cut that through. Now, should be able to do it without the magnetic shim, so let's have a little peek at that and run that through our Gemini. And that's just going to create that little window, that little aperture to look in. And like I said, there's going to be someone at the background there who I've already pre-coloured, because I had a feeling if I did this from scratch, I wasn't going to get it all done. So I thought, I'm going to prep a little bit and get myself a nice little advantage and get a card going. Right, so just take your time taking that off. I don't want you to ruin that beautiful design. Now, if you've already pre-stuck that down and let it dry when you've done that, you don't have to do anything. But I just knew that it wouldn't be dry in time, so I am going to now stick that down with some all-purpose glue. Oh, I need to tidy this side up. Remind me, Sam. I'll tidy it up before... Oh, mind you, I'm saying I'll tidy it up. The boss is coming in. Should I tidy it? I will. I'll tidy it for her. So I'm just going to pop down. Oh, dearie me, my glue's all dried up. Come on. There we go. I'm just going to stick that down. I am also going to put some pieces at the side as well, so I'll grab another little sheet in a second. So pop in that back into place. Oh, it's so gorgeous, this paper pad. The colours are just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, I just want a couple of little strips here. So going back to my pad, And I think what I'll do is I'll use a colour that will, because that was that a check? Let's have a little look. Just going to have a little peek at the other side of that cardstock. Yeah, purple check. So let's have a little nosy. Oh, actually, I'm going to use that one. Oh, they're all nice. They're all too nice. I don't want to use any. Right, let's cut down now to size my little strips. So we're going to come in again and we'll cut down. I'll tell you what, I'll come in because they're an inch. So I'm just going to come in about 3/4 of the way. And then chop that down to 5 1/4. And I'll have a little look and see if that will fit onto my card base. Yeah, perfect. Although, do I? Oh, I think I'm going with pattern side. I've changed my mind. I'm going to go with the pattern side. It's beautiful. It's absolutely glorious. It really is. And like I said, no matter which sheet you use, you'll find most of them work together. So I'm going to cut that down again, just that little bit there. And then I think I might switch to, on the inner part, I'll switch to that one. So we'll come in and do, so I've got 4 of these pieces. And then we'll stick those down. All right. Now I can see some more comments coming through, so I will read your comments in a second. Good morning, Wendy. Wendy's on this, loving this collection as well. I think that's been the general vibe that I've been getting. Excuse me a minute, because it's so warm in here again, and I've even got the doors open and a fan on, and I'm still incredibly hot. Yeah, the general consensus seems to be that everybody is loving this collection, and I'm so pleased because I tell you, when we all clocked this, every one of us were like, oh my life. All of us wanted to work with it instantly, and I mean instantly, because it's just beautiful. It's my kind of Christmas, this. A little bit contemporary, the colour palette, absolutely beautiful. I'm wanting to change my colour palette for my Christmas this year. I've been silver for the last couple of years, and now I want a bit of pink in, so I think I'm going to be pink and silver. And I just love that colour combination, and I think that's why I love this. I think that's why it strikes to me a little bit. It's just absolutely beautiful. All right, I'm going to pop that one on that side. I'll let those 2 dry. Let me just place that into position, which is the patterned. Use that one for that side. And then I'm going to use that gorgeous embossing folder for the background piece, because it's a nice size and it'll fit into this one just perfectly as well. And then I'll use the pink. So I'll pop that there. There we go. So that's going to be our front. Now I can, in fact, I'll probably wait until it's, oh no, I'll just get it done now. I'll just put those burnish lines in now. There we go. And then that'll make for a nicer fold when we stick it to our card base. Now, that is where we're going to go with this one. But I need now, and I'm going to use, oh, I think in the background, I think I'll have that gorgeous. Yeah, we'll have this one. So I'm going to use the embossing folder. Debbie, what did you do with the... Have I just chucked them all underneath, Sam? Oh, I did. Do you know? I promise I'll tidy all this up for when our Sara's in. And stop throwing things around. Can tell it's the Monday morning. Can tell it's the Monday morning. But this is a lovely size. Now, the size of this is actually 5.5 by 5.5. So I think that's going to fit in there pretty nicely. So I'm going to cut this down to... I think I'll come in at 5 1/4. Oh, actually, just a little bit. Yeah. There we go. Oh, actually, it's 5, isn't it? It's A5. Debbie, you're going to have to come to 5. Drat. Not to worry, though, because what I will do is, let me just grab a piece of the linen cardstock. I think that one's going to match that colour. Yeah, that's going to match it perfectly. We'll pop a little bit of a... Oh, I'll have white first. That can be me. So that was 5 by 5, weren't it? So if I go to 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, that can be one of my mats. And then I'll have the linen cardstock at 5.5 by 5.5. So I'll just put all those underneath there. Now, do I waste that linen cardstock or do I extract? And I think the word there would be extraction. We are not wasting any. So let's just take out those middles. Because there's no point covering it all up when you've got beautiful colours. It makes it go that little bit further. And I think the same, well, not for this one, but you could do the same there, but I'm going to keep my white one as a solid. So I'm just going to pop that over the top. Oh, I think I've seen a question come through. I'll have a little nosy in a second, whoever's asked that question. Lynn Morton. All right, let's have a little look. So Lynn's saying, our guillotine arm has come really loose and it's not cutting straight. Do I need a certain tool to fix it? Yes, you do, Lynn. So Lynn, if I just turn, where's my little one gone? Just round here, just to show you. I'll answer that while we're live. Can you see this bolt here? This is the bolt that you need. So it's like a little pair of bolts, or anything that you can use to turn, like a, not an Allen key, but like a bolt. Do they call it a bolt key, Sam? It's like a pliers. A little pair of pliers just to tighten that up, and that means that that arm will then come, because your arm should stay straight up, it shouldn't flop. We've got a little bit, we just need to turn ours up, and when you're using it you bring it down because you need to hear that sound. That's your guillotine. It self sharpens all the time when you're using it. If you're not getting that, that means you definitely need to tighten it up. So I hope that answered your question, Lynn. Right, so 3D embossing folder with that cardstock. I am going to make sure I'm using the race side, which, as we always know now with our Crafters Companion logo, is on the other side, and we're going to run that through. It is 3D, so 3D requires cutting plate, plastic shim, and the magnetic shim. And if you're using a MIDI, you just put it through the mouth of the machine. Love this embossing folder. It is absolutely exquisite. I don't know what's going on with my hair today. It keeps poking out. Oh, actually, it's my wire. It's not my hair. Oh, Debbie. Oh, look at this. Oh, my life. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh, that's going to look stunning. So I'm going to pop that into the centre. Oh. Oh. Divine. Divine is a word I would use for that embossing folder and that gorgeous cardstock. You know, you could do that with your glitter cardstock as well. It's just a different finish that you would get, a more subtler 3D, but it looks beautiful when you're using that on glitter cardstock as well as mirror and matte, or satin as I call this one. So I'm just going to pop that into the centre, and that is now going to be the backdrop for my card. So we'll put this card base together. So can you see now? Oh, that looks divine. Absolutely blooming divine. So I'm going to use a wet glue. I'm going to pop a wet glue just onto the back, and we'll stick that down. How are we doing for time, Sam? Thank goodness for me colouring my images in. Whew, is all I'm going to say. Sara's collections are always so beautiful, but this one is superb. Yes, it is poppy. Absolutely, could not agree with you more. Nora Dozier on YouTube says, good morning everyone from sunny Arizona. And Christine Baker on YouTube says, good morning from Alberta and Canada. Wow, we do get around, don't we? We do get around. Now, I'm going to just put my glue onto this side of the flap or tab. And I'm going to just attach that to... Now I'm going to make sure I've got my candy canes the right way and my cardstock, that's it, that's the right way around. And just attach that, so line that up flush on that side. And then I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side. So let me just grab and flatten that one. There we go. And then I'm going to add a few little extra elements to it as well. Now what I'm also going to do, there we go. That looks a lovely card base. And that's another version that you can do. You could do this piece twice, but it creates a bigger gap here. so it's like a bigger gap. But I like the sometimes with a straight edge back as well. That looks really nice, and it does fold flat. And actually, I said to you it was 6 by 6. That's the 6 by 6. But actually, this actually folds in at 8 by 6 because if it was the other one with 2 of these at the front and the back, that would become a 6 by 6 then because you can tuck it all in. Right. So let's add a little bit extra because I did say. Now, what did I do? There it is, my circles. I used the small one, didn't I? Yep. So now I want the small one and the next size up on a bit of white cardstock. So what did I do with my white cardstock? Oh, I'll use that. That'll do. Because I want to create a little bit of a base to go around the outside of the aperture as well. So I'll just, in fact, I think that's moved, hasn't it? Come on, come on. There we go. You're not going to play up to me. That's better. There we are. And then just run that through. And again, it's not going to need, yeah, it won't need the magnetic shim. It just needs the 2 cutting plates and the plastic shim to cut through there because it's a nice straightforward circle. Always handy to have a set of nesting dies. I think I talk about this ever such a lot. Genuinely, every crafter should have some in their stash because it's so worthy of doing that. Now, I am going to attach that there, but I feel like, do you think I should leave it plain, Sam, or should I run it through the embossing folder? What do you think? Plain? We'll keep it plain. You could run it through the embossing folder. That would create a nice little texture as well, but I think you're right, Sam. I think you're right. I think we'll just keep it nice and plain. For now, but if you made a thicker one, you could actually do that. Like if I'd have gone up another size, that would have created a thicker aperture frame, and that would look lovely, all used as well. So I'm just going to pop that down and attach that just where I need that to be. But it does finish that off. It finishes the window. It makes it look neater, which is why I do like to use my nesting dies. You could use your squares and oblongs and other shapes as well, fancy shapes. But as you can see, all starting to come together really lovely. Oh, Geraldine, can you put the size of the card, please? Oh, yeah, I'll repeat that for you. Yeah, absolutely. So the base card was 8 inches by 6. The front part of the card was 10 inches by 6. And at the long side, so that on the long piece, the 10-inch piece, you score at 1 inch and 2 inches. And if you've got a large scoreboard, it would be 8 inches and 9 inches. But if you've only got a small scoreboard, just flip that round the other side and repeat the 1 and the 2. And that creates that beautiful frame, really nice and easy. And then, of course, matting and layering, I know that that's a 6 by 6 base, so you just come down 1/4 inch. Now, I did tell you that part of my favourite piece, as well as the mouse, and I will be using him, let me just tell you, but I love the pop-out pieces. I just think they're absolutely exquisite. And you could make a card with this if you wanted to make a card with this, but I'm going to create a few little, I've got the candy cane. Could have a Christmas tree in the background as well. And all of these pieces, oh my God, the mouse is there. Now, do I use my coloured image mouse? Oh, Debbie. Oh, or do I save it? I think I might save it, Sam. I think I might save it because I have coloured my little pieces in. I actually used the stamps. So I stamped the 3 stamps. I used the little fairy, I used the mouse, and I used the nutcracker, and then coloured those in. But do you know what? Because time is running away with it, I think I'll save those for later. Just in case. You never know. I might be able to get to... I mean, do you think I'm being a bit ambitious there, Sam? I think I might be able to get to use them later. What do you think? Maybe, maybe not. Well, we'll soon see. But you've got all your little characters. In fact, you've got the lovely fairy as well. And everything, like I said, matches the stamp and the... So the stamps match the little pop-out pieces. There's all 3 of them. They're just on a smaller scale. And you've got an additional one here. And I do love... And sometimes we forget to use the paper pads. And I love these kind of things. I think they're absolutely beautiful. Debbie's struggling, and I might as well have just took that out. Let's just get that out there. There we go. because there's the ballerina shoes. We'll have those on as well. Sam, it said, Debbie, are you going to fit all those on? Sam, I'll be fine, I think. We'll be all right. Oh, there's a rocking horse as well. Oh, my life. I tell you what, let's pop them all out. I've got a bit of time. Let's pop them all out. I get like this. I'm not exactly like this at home. I tend to throw everything but the kitchen sink at my projects. Sometimes, as people have said, you know, sometimes clean and simple's nice as well. Who likes clean and simple? I do like it. Who is a bit like me and never knows when quite to stop? That's my problem. Could have said the same about this weekend with the cocktails. But just got a taste of them. Oh, look how many pieces are on there, though, Sam. That is amazing. That is a lot of pieces, as you can see, scattered aside. However, I do want another present, so I'm just going to pinch a present out of that sheet. There we go. Let's move that to one side because I have gone a little bit OTT there. Now, ooh. Do we have the lovely little fairy on the centre? Or do we have the other little fairy in the centre? Oh, they're both absolutely beautiful. This is a toughie. Let me grab some foam pads while I'm thinking about it because, yeah, I think it's going to be one of those. I don't know which ones to use. In fact, where's the foam pads? Aha, got you. So I think I'll do a little bit of placement first. So we'll have the tree with some presents underneath the tree. Definitely. That's a must-have. Where's the other presents gone? Because we want lots of presents. So that's definitely the first port of call. So let us put on some foam pads onto the Christmas tree. Now, when you're placing these on, bear in mind where you're putting your foam pads. And the only reason I say that is because of the card shape. And that's the only reason I'm placing them up the centre. You could, of course, use 3D Collal glue for that placement. And you can shape as well. What was that, Sam? Oh, what happened? Do you know, I get carried away and I just think I've got loads of time and then I look up and half the show's gone. I think, I mean, really? It happens to me all the time, Sam, all the time. I think I'm enjoying myself too much, that's the problem. Just enjoying myself, just a tad too much. Oh, he's a good one. I knew if I just lingered there, Sam would say, go on, Debbie, I'll give you a couple of more minutes. Thank you, Sam. Do any of the others ask for a couple of more minutes? Oh, does Sheila and Debbie, are they really good? Do they get done in time? Oh, that makes me feel better. Sheila's done it once or twice as well, so I feel a little bit better now. I don't know what's going off with that foam pad. I can't get the backing off. Oh, that's because you're taking too much of the backing off, Debbie. What are you doing, girl? Oh, I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. So I'm going to put one of the presents there and then the other present at the side. So let's, oh yeah, lots of prezzies. So now we've got the, oh, I think we're going to have, I think the mouse has definitely got to make a little appearance there. So I'll just pop that on the bottom. So I'm just going to put one on the bottom of him. So he's going to come out to that side. Do you know what? I could put both of my fairies on, couldn't I? Where's she gone? I could have this one in the centre and this one in... Oh, yeah, we'll have them both on. Why not? Why not? I do love these topper pads. I wish we did more of the topper pads because I love a good topper pad. Let me just make sure that's not over the edge. I dropped that in the wrong place. What was that, Sam? Oh, no problem. So let's just pop that there. And I think, there we go. She can go down at the bottom. How beautiful are they? This is just the most gorgeous, gorgeous collection. It really is. I can't wait to see what Sara's got lined up later on for you today because it is all so beautiful. It really is. Now then, did you see the other fairy? What I did with... Oh, she's there. She's hiding. She's hiding. Now, I'm just wondering whether to just... What time did you say we got left, Sam? where did that circular piece go? I had a circular white piece and that seems to have disappeared. Just hang fire while I try and find it. Oh, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. I probably, do you know what? It's probably hiding somewhere, Sam. It happens to, I found that piece, but not the white piece. Don't know what happened there. And I need a nice sentiment. So let's have a little look, because we've got plenty to choose from in here as well. So I think we are going to have choices again, Sam. Why do we put all these choices in here? I think I'm going to have this one. So let me just grab my scissors. And I'll just snip into that and we'll have that one. And then I'm just going to get my fussy cuts. In fact, actually, could use a paper trimmer to cut round there because time is nearly running away with me. I'm going to just quickly pop this on with my scissors, and then just with my little scissors I'm going to just curve, because it's got a lovely little curve to that, and I'll use that as my sentiment. Very useful to have a lovely book like this, because it just, if you want to make nice, quick but stylish cards, I think this is a really good one to go for. And I definitely would be multi-buying this. I'm not going to tell no fibs. I'd be multi-buying this one. We've got lots more people coming in as well. Jane Quigley, such a beautiful collection. Artistic expressions on YouTube by our lovely Sarah. It says, good morning, everyone. Just joining. I'm going to go over the top with that one to there. Colleen Cowell Passardi says, hello from Florida. Early morning here. Lots of coffee. Yep, I get you there, because I definitely need a little coffee or two, because I haven't had much. I've had one so far today. Roger Rowden on YouTube says, good morning from JR in Romford. Is that stateside, or is that over here? Nadine Lewis on YouTube. Hello from Sydney, Australia. I did say we get around, don't we? We do get around. You'll have to let me know, Roger, where you are. JR in Romford, because I thought Romford was Essex, but I could be wrong. There we go. I'm going to stick her in the centre. Now then, do I put a pair of ballet shoes coming down as well? I think we'll have to. I think we have to. Yeah, we'll have the ballet shoes coming down here as well. Ooh, let me just take out that middle piece. And then I think I'm going to have to step away, because time is literally upon us now, where I'm going to have to be saying goodbye very, very soon, which is such a shame, because I've really enjoyed it. And I don't feel like I'm anywhere near finished. However, I don't think I've done too bad. I ain't going to lie. I absolutely blooming love this collection. It is so cute. No, step away, Debbie, step away. Don't put the nutcracker on. I could have him down there, couldn't I, Sam? Yeah, let's have him down there. I feel like I'd be doing him a disservice by missing him out, so I'll put the nutcracker just down the side as well. See what I mean about having things like this, though? Just how quick and easy you can create. And I'll pop him just down there. How many minutes, Sam? Oh, Debbie, stop. Move, move. Let me just push these out of the way, and then we'll come back, read a few comments, and then we'll say goodbye whilst I get the studio ready for our lovely Sara. There you go. We have created a beautiful diorama card, and using the topper pad. I've gone a little bit unusual today, because normally I don't use the topper pads, but it is such a beautiful collection. Regardless of which elements you are using, you are going to absolutely, absolutely adore this collection. You really are. And I can't wait for you to see all the things that Sara's got planned. I've spotted loads there. I'm going to get them ready for when I've cleaned the studio up a little bit. But yes, thank you very much. Wonderful demo, Debbie, says Sarah. Sandra Chin on Facebook, just going to get the ironing out of the way so I can spend all afternoon with Crafters TV. Can't wait. What a great way to stay with us. Get that boring ironing out of the way. I'm not a lover of ironing myself. Debbie isn't making it easy for me. I wasn't going to buy, but ... says Lynn. Lynn, I'll be tuning in later to find out if you have got your hands on it. Right, guys, I am going to wind this show up, because we do have to get ready for Wake Up Call. So Wake Up Call is your first opportunity to pre-order and get this collection with Sara and with Ben, and she is beyond excited. She's had loads of board meetings this morning, but she's beyond excited. She literally cleared the calendar so that she could come in and do this launch herself. It officially launches at 2 o'clock, so there'll be more demos for you there as well, but I hope you can join her and Ben. I will be back later on. 5 p.m. here in the UK. I will be back with Monday Makers, and maybe I might be able to get another demo in if I ask Johnny really nicely, because I just love this collection and I know that you're loving it too. So I will see you at 5, but don't forget to tune in at 12 for Sara and Ben. Bye for now.